Hey guys, so today's video is a tutorial on this look right here, and I posted on my Instagram. I got a lot of good feedback because I'm a famous YouTuber. No, but really like 2 people really liked it, so I decided to film it. But yeah, this is perfect for like a nighttime look, going out, and I really enjoyed it. So if you like this look and you want to see how to create it, then just keep on watching. Okay, so welcome back. As you can tell, I have better lighting. I'm really excited about that. It's been a while. I have my base done already. I've got foundation, concealer, highlight, bronzer, you know, eyebrows, everything except for my eyes because I wanted to just focus on my eyes today. I'm just gonna do one eye on camera for you guys and then finish the other eye off camera and show you the final look, just so we can keep this short and informational. So yeah, without further ado. I literally have a bunch of Q-tips here because my eye has been watering like crazy. Okay, so today we're gonna be using the Modern Renaissance palette. And this baby right here, this is the color Coconut Super Shock Shadow from Colourpop. Amazing. This is the only blue eyeshadow I have, and luckily I have a blue eyeshadow because your girl can't get a hold of the Jaclyn Hill palette right now yet. And I've been seeing all these beautiful looks on Instagram with Jaclyn's palette, and they all use the blues and like the orangey shades to give it like a, you know, blue on the lid and like smoked out look, and I just think that's so pretty. But I don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette, so this is for y'all who don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure everything is smoothed out before I set it with powder. I always set my eyelids with powder before going in with eyeshadow so that my eyeshadow goes on really smoothly and it blends seamlessly as ever. Okay, so I'm first gonna dive into the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Tempera and put it all over my lid. Okay, I'm gonna go all over my lid with the shade Tempera, and that is this shade right here. Again, that is just so that my shadows blend a little bit more seamlessly. So I'm just gonna kind of put that like everywhere. Don't come for my eyebrows. She's going through something. Let her be. I'm gonna go in with another fluffy brush. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's a Lexi 205. And I'm gonna go in with the next shade called Golden Ochre. And this is pretty much just another transition shade, but this time I'm gonna keep this on the upper part of my crease. I don't wanna bring it low. I wanna focus the lid for that blue color. It seems like you can barely see this one, but just roll with me here. I'm basically taking these 4 shades right here to kind of create like a gradient effect on my crease. So then I'm going in with Raw Sienna, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing. And what I like to do is when I set my brush down on my eye, I set it in the outer corner or where I want to focus most of the color. For this look though, since it's more of a smoky eye, I'm actually gonna want a lot of the color to be brought inward as well. So I kind of want like an even sunset on my eye. Windshield wiper motions, children. You want to spend a lot of time blending. And then I'm going to go in with Burnt Orange, the final color in that quad section. This one I will focus more on the outer portion and then bring it in. And then in order to have that gradient effect, I don't want to bring it up too high like I brought the others. I literally use the same brush for all of those colors. I typically use the more tapered brushes like these for the colors that I want to focus on the crease itself. Okay, so I'm gonna take the color Real Gar and I'm gonna use this tapered brush and I'm gonna put it right in my crease. Ugh, I love this color. And then once you go in with darker colors, you can start to see the other colors kind of disappearing a little bit. So you can take a mix of your transition shades and just kind of dip your brush in, tap off the excess, and go right back over them. And you want to put those over your crease instead of in your crease. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a pencil brush just so that we can add some definition to the outer corner of our eye. I'm literally gonna create a V just to define. And this is the shade Cypress Umber. And then with any blending brush your heart desires, you're gonna blend that out until your hands burn. And then slightly bring a little bit of that in. We'll focus it out here. So now, for the star of the show, Coconut by Colourpop. If you don't have this, whatever blue will do. Oh my god. Why does this happen to me? Colourpop Super Shock Shadows typically work better with your finger. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm just gonna swirl my finger in there and apply it first to the middle of my lid. Don't worry about trying to get precisely up in here with your finger. You can go in there with a brush and do that, but I just want to get the most color payoff I can with my finger before going in with a brush and detailing. You can tell I used this brush last time because it has a little bit of blue left on it. That is so clean. Oh my gosh, I'm so clean. So now you can use any kind of like flat shader brush. This one's really messed up, but you can use any kind of flat shader brush to really define the areas that you want to be in. And I'm kind of going for more of a blown out look, like I said. So I'm allowing myself to take it a little bit above where my crease is, and that way I can blend it out afterward. It's looking kind of crazy, but work with me. We're gonna take another fluffy blending brush and we're gonna go over this work right here again with basically those same colors. I just don't want to lose that blended vibe that we had going on here. And then I'm going to go in with that orangey shade, Real Gar again. And Cypress Umber in the outer corner again. Okay, so we're looking kind of crazy still. That's still okay. These little sponges from Real Techniques are so good. They have these little straight edges, obviously this dirty ass part that you can use to blend under the eye, but most importantly what we're going to use this straight edge for is to define this. Take some, you know, a good, fair, generous amount of powder on the side of the sponge that you're going to use to do this, and you're literally going to stamp. Oh, I fucked up. You're gonna stamp right over that. I may or may not have messed up. Okay, cool. Stamp a straight line to create like a cat eye effect. With a lot of powder. And it kind of acts as an eraser. And then you can brush it away and just kind of dab over that. And it didn't even happen. Nothing happened. What I'm gonna do is take another definer brush and I'm gonna dip into, again, the same transition shades we used. I'm going to generously apply that to the bottom. And then one of my favorite parts of this is to add this burnt orange shade again, the one that's not called burnt orange, Real Gar, and add that to the bottom. So pretty. Okay, and then with a flat definer brush, I'm gonna dip into Cypress.
Honey.
Hey.
You know you missed a package?
Yeah, I know, I saw it. So I'm gonna take this flat definer brush, and dip into Cypress Umber, and I'm gonna go really close to the lash line, like really close to the lash line, because you're already on the verge of looking like you have a black eye, so just, this whole look is so subtle. I'm gonna go ahead and put some eyeliner on. What better time to create a bold wing than when you're going out? Eyeliner is so frustrating. Oh God, I hate this liner. Okay, this is looking like acceptable. It went way farther than I intended, but supposedly we're going out, right? So now I'm gonna finish up with lashes. Okay, so this is what the lashes look like, and I'm just gonna add some mascara to kind of bond my real lashes with my fake ones. And there they are. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my other eye off camera. Now you can see it all comes together. This one's looking a little bit better because I spent a little bit more time on it, but let's just pretend I spent equal amounts of time on both of them. Okay, so when I wore this look out, I didn't want to do anything too overboard on my lips just because the eyes are supposed to be the focal point. And I have the Anastasia lip palette, but if you don't have that, something like this, the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the color Give Me Mocha is a good option. But for the purposes of recreating the look I already created, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this palette right here. So I'm gonna stick with the nudes in this and just kind of like create a better nude. So I ended up using this shade and this shade right here, just a little bit of each. As you can see, I only take like a little bit at a time, and then a little bit of the white here. Okay, so here's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is perfect for like a night out, you know, going to the mall, running some errands, going grocery shopping, you know, casual, whatever. So yeah, here's the completed look. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you found it helpful. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye. They're not twins. They're sisters, right? That's the saying? That's how the saying goes, right? Oh my God. Beppo.